Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color, and this is your three-card reading for December 12th, 2020. I just finished the solar eclipse reading, so be sure and check that out. Like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. If you're interested in one reading, I'm offering one-on-ones, 30 minutes for $30. All the information is below. And I usually do it with Zoom, so you can see the cards, etc. The other thing I wanted to say, I have an Instagram site. It's called Ripe Color. Pretty much my artwork. So if you're interested in a very pretty feed, then I would really appreciate the support. Okay. Let's see what the energy is going to be for the 12th. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, sorry. I keep on moving things around so that you could see them, but I move them around too quickly. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. The Tower is about disruption, right? It's all about some, like, what's that? Yeah, the Tower is all about some surprising disruption, some surprising, like, out of the blue. The king is no longer the king. Things are a bit in disarray. And it's usually kind of like, really? Okay. But then we have 2 positive cards, so I'm not all really that worried. Okay. Then we have this really wonderful little card. So this might have something to do with your work, might have something to do with how you work, might have something to do with money, like how you receive money, how you send out money, but it's more about work than anything. So this is really the card of both the mentor and the apprentice. And it's really, I don't know, for me, this card is always about being both. This is always about being both, because a great mentor will always be an apprentice, and a great apprentice will always be a mentor in a way, you know. The one who teaches is taught. I also, the feeling about that card is really, for me, is always, he's really blissed out. He's like totally blissed out. It's like drugs. It's like opium. He is so involved in his work that nothing else matters. Like, that's where he's at. He's in that, he's sort of in, you know, when you do something repetitiously, um, in a way, it's sort of like a meditation. So, uh, and I've heard it said, like in meditation, like if you do a guided meditation and you're focusing, say, on your breath, right? And as you're focusing on your breath, you know, you start thinking about this and that, and that, and this. And then, like, between those thoughts is where the bliss is, in that open space where anything can come in or a new thought can come in. Like, that's the bliss. And this is, to me, he's doing this repetitious action and he's in bliss. He doesn't know, you know, like, as he's working away, you know, a thought might come, well, if you hold it like this, you might get a deeper cut. Or maybe, even though I'm making it out of like this metal, maybe I can make this out of ceramic. Or maybe instead of making something round, I'll make something square, or whatever it is. So I feel like when you're in that state, something new can come in, right? Maybe a radical thought can come in when you're in that sort of state of making, creating, being. And, for me, when I'm in this state of creation, um, it's as if something took over. Something takes over. When I'm start making stuff, something else takes over. It's not even me. I'm just the vessel of it. This is kind of about being a vessel, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then, you get the emperor, which is great because the emperor is really stable. He's a real leader. He's got a plan. He's a man with a plan. And not only is he a man with a plan, but he's able to execute it because he's the emperor, right? He's beyond a king. He rules over an empire. And also, he's about leading, you know, he leads. Maybe something will happen in terms of your job or in terms of how you work or in terms of your creativity or in terms of your money. And it'll help you to understand that you're the one in charge of your destiny. You're the one in charge of, you know, what you're fashioning. It's eclipse season, so it, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if brainstorms start coming through. It just doesn't. It wouldn't surprise me at all. I'm almost expecting it. I'm almost expecting a surprise, right? So, even though we get the tower, I think it's actually good. I think it's actually good. It's this radical new way of seeing things, of working, and of delegating, leading, and it's more stable. Because 4 is like super duper stable. And when the cards come through, you have the Fool and you have the Magician, and they're both sort of, they have ideas and stuff, but they're not really. This is the first stable male that comes through, because then you also have the High Priestess, who's also sort of all over, right? She's like in the world of creation, and the Empress is really, even though she's fertile and everything, I mean, she's stable, but she's a goddess, so there's something kind of far away about her in a way, in a certain way. I mean, she really goes between the worlds because she's also about the earth and about fertility, but then you get this dude who's like, boom, stable, and he's also the card of Aries, and Aries is all ready to create something. He's all ready to, like, let's get the party started. It's like, okay, let's get to work. Let's get to work. So it should be, there should be some really interesting things coming through. And, it could very easily revolve around your work, your stability, your money. So there you go. Maybe you'll just have a great new idea of how to do something, or how to, maybe, it's something like a new way to make your business more stable, right? Something like that. Okay. Blessings to you. Thanks for tuning in. One-on-ones are available. All the information is below. And see you soon.